From a professional soccer career to becoming a driving force in the mortgage industry, Brian Covey has shown what it takes to find your competitive edge. Get off the sidelines and get in the game. Find your competitive edge with Brian Covey.
What's happening, guys, and welcome back to another recap of an amazing episode. So if you've caught some of this, my conversation with Jesse Bradley, my fellow goalkeeper brother. Look, we all know goalkeepers in soccer, they're built a little bit different. They think a little bit different. What you'll find is there's some ingredients to their success and how they've found their competitive edge. So we're going to break down that and more. I love this quote that Jesse shared. In every challenge, there is always a positive outcome and perspective. You just have to have hope, open up your heart and your mind, and let it lead to the best version of you. Look, we talked about the power of a second thought. The second thought. When you think about in your life, you have really two choices. As things happen, not to you, but for you. You've heard that. Let's break that down a little bit today, because I think this is going to help you. If you started off the new year, like many people, the statistics say over 3/4 of the people that had New Year's resolutions have already fallen off by this point in almost the end of January. So let's help you fix that. When things happen, emotionally, we want to react. That boss calls you, they tell you something you don't want to hear. You have a friend that reaches out and just unloads all of this on you. You have someone that accuses you or says something about you that you know is not true. Look, things happen in life. Happens to all of us, that things don't go the way that we had them planned. You see, reacting is emotional. We talked about that power of the second thought with Jesse, and where that plays into this is you have that initial thought, but what is the thought behind it? And it's not a reacting, it's a responding. It's how we're conditioned. It's our subconscious. It's how we've actually entered the day positively focused on what we're going to be able to do. You see, I believe when you come into the day and you're ready for challenges, you're ready for things that don't go exactly the way you planned, you can respond differently. So I remember back being a goalkeeper, and my high school senior year, we're playing a team that's supposed to beat us. I'll never forget this. It's hard-fought battle, 0-0 at halftime. We end up sneaking by a goal, and we're up 1-0. Probably about 10 minutes left in the game. The other team gets a breakaway. Obviously, as the goalkeeper, it's time to shut things down. And they end up getting a great shot. I come off my line, and you think it's going to go in, and it goes just over and lands on the back of the net. See, all the fans for the other team thought they had scored and won, but it didn't go in the goal. It didn't. And I remember preparing for that very moment, visualizing what could happen if we had this shot, this corner, this play, that play. And I'd seen that. And you hear me talk about the power of visualization, but that's how it's actually used there. And I remember being a goalkeeper and thinking, this isn't the end of the surge. They're going to continue to come. And sometimes in life, you might be in a season right now that you're battling, and you battle one enemy. You battle another enemy. You battle a third, a fourth, a fifth, and it just keeps coming in that season. Really feels like you're going to get knocked down in the storm. As one of my mentors would share is, when you become the storm and you say, you know what, I'm going to go through this and I'm going to come out stronger on the other side. You can use what Jesse's talking about, which is the power of that second thought for you today. Could be that first thought is just not, it's not serving me. It's not what I need. And you have an opportunity, and the power of your second thought could allow you to open your perspective, think about what you could do differently, and to move forward. Move the ball down the field. Go score that extra point. Go do what you need to do. And so my encouragement and really challenge to you today is evaluate, discern that first thought. And is it the right thought for you to move forward? Is it serving and aligned with who you are and where you want to go? If it's not, use the power of the second thought. Get Jesse Bradley's book. We're going to make sure to include all the links in there. Follow Jesse and listen to him. As not only was he a phenomenal goalkeeper, and you'll hear his story that he shares, and it is one of resilience and really commitment that I think is just truly inspiring, whether you're a professional athlete, college athlete, or don't play sports at all. Just in your life, you're going to need those skills of resilience and commitment in your own life. Follow Jesse, and even on his journey now as he's become a pastor and he's serving and mentoring really and ministering to thousands upon thousands of people. So Jesse, shout out to you. Thank you for an incredible episode. That's what I took away. That's what I'm implementing. Guys, make sure you like, subscribe, leave us a comment. If this episode and Jesse's story has impacted you, let us know. We'd love to hear that. We'll catch you on the next episode.